They say Saudi Arabia is the primary manifestation of Islam, that everything it does is representative of Islam. Many would like you to believe that there's merit to this argument. The Saudi kingdom is, after all, home to Mecca and Medina, the two holiest sites in Islam. Monarch after monarch has sold the idea that Saudi Arabia and Islam are interchangeable entities. The Saudi regime has leveraged its role as guardian of these cities to shroud extremist views under religion. But now, Riyadh wishes to contain this ideology that it did so much for so long to promote. Let me tell you how. Saudi Arabia is planning to stop funding mosques in foreign countries. The former Saudi Minister for Justice and Secretary General of the Muslim World League, Mohammed bin Abdul Karim Issa, has been quoted as saying this. No more Saudi funding for foreign mosques. This is according to a report by Le Matin Dimanche, a Swiss newspaper. Apparently, a mosque in Geneva is being handed over to a Swiss administrative council that will have an elected cleric. And the Saudis wish to do the same across the world. Hand over mosques to local authorities and establish administrative councils for each mosque. Here's what the Saudi official said, and I'm quoting, "This is necessary for security reasons. We should ensure that mosques end up in safe hands. Then we will no longer intervene." Intervene, he says. How do we interpret this statement? Saudi Arabia wishes to stop selling Wahhabism to the world. The Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, does not want to repair Wahhabism's trail of wreckage. He now wants to put it to domestic use only, modernize the country by separating politics and religion. The Sheikhdom is already undergoing dramatic changes. Women have been authorized finally to drive, and cinemas have been reopened in this country. MBS has come to terms with the fact that Wahhabism is not only a problem for the world but also for his own country. The Wahhabi jihadists have become a major diplomatic embarrassment. Let me tell you how it started. Since the 1960s, Saudi Arabia has sponsored a multi-million-dollar effort to export Wahhabi Islam to the world, a bid to ensure that God, rather than materialism or worldly ambition, dominated the minds of Muslims. Then came the Iranian Revolution, 1979. The Shia Muslims were gaining ground. Saudi Arabia worked harder to counter them, put in more money to build mosques the world over. By 2007, Saudi Arabia was spending close to $2 billion annually on promoting this ideology. The figure had doubled by 2015, $4 billion every year on mosques. That's the kind of money the Saudis spent. Today, Saudi Arabia exports Wahhabism to countries as far away as Europe. In the United Kingdom, this funding goes to mosques and educational institutions. Many of these preach extremist literature. They promote attacks on symbols of Western culture like concerts at Manchester and the Bataclan Theatre. Some have been timed with elections. The London Bridge stabbing in November last year is one such example. And today, many reports will tell you that Saudi Arabia is the largest funder of extremism in the UK. The Wahhabi influence can be seen in Germany as well. Several Muslim associations are linked with Saudi foundations, including the Muslim World League. So now Germany has new rules. All countries funding mosques in Germany must register. The German Foreign Ministry is monitoring who sends the money and who receives it. And then we come to India. How could India be left behind? For too long, India has been a proxy religious battlefield between Iran and Saudi Arabia, the Shias and the Sunnis. There are several Muslims in India who subscribe to the Wahhabi view. As per Intelligence Bureau reports, between 2011 and 2013, a record number of 25,000 Wahhabis came to India and they conducted seminars across the country. These people got more than 1,700 crore rupees in several installments to promote Wahhabi Islam. Let me tell you how they did it. Education system, Wahhabi universities, over 800 crores is being spent on setting up universities in different parts of this country. As per reports, one such university was seen in Andhra Pradesh and 3 more could be on the way. All of them catering to Wahhabi preachings. And since we're discussing the Wahhabi education system, let me tell you what exactly it preaches. Shrines are forbidden. Every Muslim woman should wear the parda or the veil. Men and women should not mingle in public. All men should wear trousers till their ankles. No laughing loudly, no listening to music, no dancing or watching television, and no weeping loudly at funerals. These are some of the diktats. Wahhabism's trail of wreckage runs deep and wide. The Saudi crown prince could be breaking up the decades-long policy of selling it. At least that's the plan.